just gonna go straight in the middle, see what it looks like when we compare the two. How's it going, everyone, and welcome to this video. In this one, I want to talk a bit more about miniaturization of our hair. Check it out, look at my hair. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you will see that this hair right now is considerably grown out. At this current stage with about 2 weeks of growth, it's a great time to do what I want to do today. Let's look at that, much less color, thinner. You almost see through them, kind of. You can quite clearly see in the middle of my head here, this big typical pattern of male pattern baldness, right? We got this typical horseshoe on the go. You can see at the back there. And you can see that these hairs all on top here are very, very thin, and actually much thinner than I thought they would be. At the top, you know, it's getting thinner and thinner, and eventually, you know, these follicles on my head will completely stop growing hairs altogether. There is one pretty surefire way to tell if you are experiencing male pattern baldness, and that is where this miniaturization comes in. As the hair goes through its life cycles, when that hair grows back, it grows back thinner and weaker and often shorter. Now, when I first thought about losing my hair, I kind of just assumed that once the hair falls out, it just wouldn't grow back, and that is how the hair slowly starts to look thinner. But it turns out it does actually keep going. New hairs do come out of the follicles, but like I said, they come back weaker, thinner and shorter. And that's where the term miniaturization comes in. If you want to know for sure, okay, this isn't medical advice in this video, it's best to go and see your doctor. These hairs on the side and the back don't have those receptors that are responsible for that DHT sensitivity. So they are pretty safe, and we will have these bad boys for good. But the hair on top here, all of these follicles in here are going to be sensitive to that DHT. So they're going through this process of miniaturization, and they're going to appear thinner and weaker. Ooh. The main premise of this video, okay, why I'm doing this, why I'm sat here, okay, a 29-year-old man with super balding hair. There was a time when I would have never have dreamt that I would be doing this.
I don't want my hair to fall out. I think it looks weird. Doesn't look nice.
You know, showing this off to the world, to as many people as I can, you know, comfortable. We're going to start with the healthy hair at the back and the sides. Check out some of these follicles there. This is cool. Right, so you can see one of these follicles here. They obviously, some of these have multiple hair. Ooh, look at that skin there. Did wash my hair today. It's interesting. You can see actually some of these, even on the side, look, have various hairs that are broken off. You can see that one there, look. I mean, that is pretty solid follicle, right? With the hairs, brown sort of hairs. That one's really thick. So you get an idea, right? This is what the healthy sort of hair is looking like. It's actually really quite long. Hang on, how do I go here? Oh wow, that's like those shampoo adverts. That's quite a good one there, look. Look at that. Nice thick hair. And you've got to zoom in. There you go, look. So this is the hair at the back. And that's quite a good look. The right side. Okay, there we go. That there looks like some pretty healthy brown hair. That's a nice little jungle. Wow, there we go. We'll end on that, look. That right there. It's pretty damn good. I mean, let's go for it. Let's check out the miniaturized hair. I'm just going to go straight in the middle. See what it looks like when we compare the two. Wow. Straight. Whoa, no way. Look at how small they are. Compared. Kind of all broken off, and it's weird that they're broken off considering I haven't shaved my head for like 2 weeks. These ones just not hardly any life in them at all there. These ones thin, sort of broken. That one looks alright. Obviously I still do have hair, and it's kind of sparse, isn't it? It's like just really sparse. I mean, obviously, obviously, but I guess, you know, for example here, you know, you've got these bits here would have all had healthy hairs growing out of them at one point, but where those follicles, the DHT is on there, and they've just got weaker and weaker. Look at that, just weaker and weaker until they don't even produce much at all. I can give you a really close look there, look. But that is interesting. Like, you can see this super sparse area Here, look. I mean, that is just like non-existent. Let's check the hairline. There it goes. We start getting some hairs. The classic here. Yeah, you see all in here, look. Just very, very sparse where the hair... No way, look at those. Classic little thin hair here, look. Very thin. That is so interesting though, isn't it? I'll put a little comparison up. How much thinner, weaker these hairs are. And you can see kind of how obviously eventually you kind of go bald. Because look, I mean, look at those. They're just like almost... They're just not there. That is so interesting though. Look at these. There's like not much colour in them anymore. Super thin. Kind of itchy here. So this is the crown. This is the danger zone where it all kind of started. You know, where it all started. And yeah, I mean, look at these. Some of these. I mean, it's very few and far between at the crown. What is that on my... Why is that in my skin? Some bloody like bit of fluff, I guess. Off my work uniform. Oh, is that sweat? Look at that sweat. Did you see that? That was weird. That was so weird. Look at that sweat. It is hot in here. It's just sort of like... That is so weird. Anyway. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at those. That's cool. That's cool. Like the end of the healthy hairs. That is cool. Those were the ends of the healthy hairs. And these are the ends of the weak hairs. Look at that. Much less colour. Thinner. You can almost see through them, kind of. Hairline. What are you saying? Oh, look at those. Did you see that? Look at that one. Look at those ones. Look at that. That's what happens, right? There you go. A classic bit of miniaturization right there. Right, why am I doing this video really? So I wanted to have a better look at how this hair had kind of progressed. We're, like I said, about 3 years in to my hair kind of falling out. And guys, by this point, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I've grown it out so I can make a few videos, and I wanted to do this one, and I wanted to have more hair to kind of see the comparison. And to me, it was really kind of interesting. You can see very clearly of how this kind of male pattern baldness progresses. For me, you know, going with this look, although comfortable, I want to look good, right? I want to look tidy. And for me, the best way to do that is to clean things up with a head shave. And like I said, got a lot of reviews coming. I've got a video where I'm going to do a comparison between this, and I'm going to go down in stages from the buzz, the shave, the electric razor to the lovely razor shave. Why am I making this? It might seem crazy, right? How can I sit here and kind of put on show, put it out here, this hair, right, or lack thereof, give you a good example of this miniaturization and be completely comfortable with it. And I'm nothing special. I just kind of want to show once again how I was in that place, you know, where I just feared losing my hair so much. You know, couldn't believe that it was falling out, checking for any slight, you know, areas of it falling out, and just obsessively thinking about it all the time, to now where I can, you know, do this. And I'm hoping a lot of people are going to see this video. It seems crazy now, but it just becomes a I just want to show that this is genuinely something you can get completely comfortable with. You can move past this and be bald, have no hair, have this male pattern baldness, and it not even phase you. This is 100% something that you can move past and not care about, and everyone is capable of doing it. And besides all that, it was pretty cool, right? This microscope thing was pretty damn cool. As always, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope for those guys who are rocking that bald head proudly, I hope you kind of found it quite interesting, quite cool. And for those guys who are kind of still struggling with their own hair journey, they're looking to move past it and have a life where they're not constantly worrying about their hair falling out. I hope this video kind of serves as just one example that you absolutely can get to a place with this where it doesn't phase you, you find it kind of interesting, it's not going to hold you back in any way, shape or form, and you have got exactly what it takes to live the life that you want without that hair. So guys, Thank you once again for watching this video. I'll be back very, very soon. If you're not subscribed and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you do so, and I will see you in that next video. Goodbye.